What's poppin', patrons? It's the Sound Alchemist here with
Gersh1.
Today we're back at it to answer your painting-specific questions in this for the greater
WAAAGH! You guys know the deal. Mandalore the Hunter asks, "Hey fam, what do you think the Cypher's real intentions were when he was wanting to see the Emperor? And from older videos, where is New Zealand? Gersh, where? Kia, hahaha, fam. IKEA. New Zealand is in IKEA? So let's answer the question. What was your question?
What do you think Cypher's real intentions are?
Yeah.
So Cypher is trying to get the sword that he has to the Emperor. Whether that is for a evil reason or a good reason, we don't know. It's only speculation, but I think it's for a good cause. I feel like this sword would have something to do with the lion returning, and that's why he wants to give it to him.
I feel like it is going to be a malicious intent, and like right before the Emperor, or right before they give the sword to the Emperor, the lion is going to come in and be like, nope. Like, what's his name? Matumbo? And yes, New Zealand is in IKEA, I guess. Next question.
IKEA?
I think that's what he meant.
This one's by Jesse Fiedler. Hey guys, just started an AdMech army for the new year, and I wanted to know if you guys think it would be possible to include steampunk balloon dwarves. We've done this one already.
We've done this entire thing, haven't we? So maybe it wasn't.
We're on 23. I didn't see it. There is one above.
Sorry, guys. So let's move on.
Martin Valadez. If the old ones show up out of nowhere, what would be everyone's reaction in the universe? And also, since the Tau Empire is expanding, what does that mean for Farsight and the Enclaves?
So first of all, with the old ones appearing, I think the most surprise would be the Eldar, and at first they would be trying to like just wait and see what they really are, and then they'll be like, these guys are special. We need to help them. So the Eldar would be on the side of the old ones. The Necrons, the Eldars would be the side of the old ones. The Necrons would be like, oh, these bitches again. And some protocol would be enacted, and all Necron Tomb Worlds would resurrect. That would be badass. And the Imperium would just try to kill them.
They can't.
Right.
Because they struggle really, really hard against the Necrons. Or at least in all the battles I've read.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, the Tau part. Yeah, so the Tau have officially gone out into their 5th Spear expansion. And I don't know, I feel like they're going to kind of stay away from Farsight and kind of focus on doing what the Ethereals are telling them to, which is spread the greater good. So Farsight will just be like, don't go over there. That's the shadowy part of our empire.
Yeah. GW has really, like, there's a lot of potential with the Farsight story in terms of really good lore, because of the whole idea that he is touched by chaos in a way.
Or maybe that's Necrons.
Or he might be touched by Necrons, yeah. Wait, no, he's not touched by Necrons. We had this conversation before. Remember?
He said his blade, I thought his blade was a demon weapon.
It was.
And you're like, no, it's Necron tech because it pushes back
no
the demons that we're fighting.
So when he found the sword, he realized that he was being attacked by demons, and then he realized that there was pylons around this weapon that was preventing the chaos from entering. So those pylons were erected there to fend off any psychic being from getting to the sword. The sword itself was not pushing away the psychic powers. So the pylons were somehow, number one, keeping the sword in, and number two, keeping any chaos from accessing the sword. I believe that the sword is chaotic, and that the Necrons were keeping it hidden because of the powers that it contains. You get it?
I get you, fam. I get you.
Like, it might have been an old one sword or something special from the old ones.
Maybe that's why they live forever.
Maybe.
Good question, Martin. On to Fernin. So Fernan asks, the Kroots supposedly don't eat Tau, but what additional abilities or new traits would they develop if they did? So yeah, Kroot don't eat Tau because it's against their like treaty policies. Since they're part of the Tau Empire, they're not supposed to eat Tau. But if they did, I don't really see what benefits they'd get. I mean, they'd probably turn blue.
Yeah.
But like,
it depends on the cast too.
Right.
They might get like really smart if they eat like the water or the earth cast. They might get beefy if they do the fire cast. But no lore has stated.
Because they're not allowed to eat it.
Yeah. Next question comes from Patrick. Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for answering my question. I agree with both of you on the Death of Hope trailer, but I think it's impressive though, since it's only made by one guy, except the audio. But the video idea Gersh had for introducing the Warhammer universe to the mainstream media is really the way to go. I think it would be really cool if it blew up to be Marvel-like. Well, it's a long shot, but fanboy fantasies, I guess. But enough about that. What do you think the Emperor would do / say to his heresy sons if he ever would meet them again? Sorry for my English. It's shit. So is mine.
That was actually really well thought out and vernacularized. What would the Emperor say to his heretic Primarchs?
I think he'd be pissed. But for the sake of plotting and success, he might redeem some or pretend to redeem some, especially the ones that haven't been touched by chaos, like what's his name? Iron Warriors. Perturabo.
He's
not a
demon prince. Well, is he?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
And neither is Alfarius or Omegon.
One of them's dead.
Or are they both alive?
No. But yeah, I think he just look at him and be like, "Really, guys? Those chaos? Come on."
Yeah. Next question.
Mandalore the Hunter. Hey fam, what up? What planet would you exterminate us from a known 40k galaxy? Personally, I'd pick Fenris because, lion for life and all that. I pick Caliban because, Russ for life.
Damn.
No, if I had to choose, I don't know.
I wouldn't really destroy any planet. I think they're all unique in their own way. Except for, what's the moon that the Grey Knights are on?
Titan.
I would just exterminate as Titan.
That's cold-blooded, man.
Yeah.
I'd exterminate as Mars, because maybe that would release the Omnissiah, the Void Dragon.
Next question comes from Doom3STOS. What did you say his thing was?
Dumastos? Oh.
Dumastos. As always, thanks for a quick answer for my question. In one of your videos, you mentioned that the Farsight Enclave's army XV8 crisis suits, which are the elite units, can be troop choices. Is there any such character, formation, faction, or whatever you name it for Space Marines / the Imperium that use similar rules like this for the Farsight Enclave army? Example, Terminators are labeled as troops instead of elite, or it's an unique rule only for Farsight / Tau armies.
Yeah, so
this used to happen a lot for like 7th edition, because
yeah.
I know that if you would include WAAAGH for the orcs, you can include the elite, fast attack bikes as troops. But yeah, I don't think that's a thing in 8th edition anymore, right?
I know the Dark Angels used to do it. If you were part of the Death Wing, Terminators became troops. I don't know if that's a thing anymore after 8th edition. But I don't know. Well, because that's the only thing that I can think of. The orcs with the fast attack bikes, the Death Wing with their Terminators.
No, but like that was 6th edition. 6th edition they did it a lot, because I remember God School would also, any knob unit would be considered a troop
with God School.
Yeah, and they did that with every single faction. But that was 6th edition. I don't think they're gonna do that anymore. More so because they're pushing towards the stratagems. So in a way, you could just do it yourself and not get the buffs of.
Oh yeah, you won't get like command points and stuff
Yeah.
because you got to be battle forged.
Yeah.
And that's like you got to bring 2 HQs, 3 troops, that kind of thing.
Yeah, so you can do it now. You have a disadvantage.
Yeah, you're disadvantaging yourself because you don't have command points, but at the same time, you're giving yourself a little bit of a boost because you can bring in whatever you want and make whatever combinations of units.
Yeah. Hope that answered the question. Thanks for sending those questions our way, guys. Just comment down below and we'll answer them next week again.
As always, Sound Alchemist.
Gershwan.
We're One Mind Syndicate, and we are out of here.